For your heavy carries, you definitely want a weight that makes you think twice about your form before picking them up. So it needs to be something substantial, something that you can do, but something that's going to make you really try to work on your form and your stability. So you take one bell on each side, suitcase style. Make sure you have good form. We're going to pick those bells up. I want you to elevate your shoulders just a little bit to be able to retract them. Now, when you retract them, don't get into this position, just like the wall retractions. You want to retract, keep a neutral spine, and elevate those rib cage, draw your belly button in. So from here, we're staying nice and stable. We're walking across, carrying that heavy load, trying to keep our torso engaged so we're not collapsing down against the weight of the bell. Make your upper body and your trunk work for you in these heavy carries. From there, you'll be in a half kneeling position with the bell. It's going to be bottoms up. So from this position, you're going to start to press the bell overhead. As you press the bell overhead, you're going to rotate towards your up knee. Now be careful, don't let this knee flop out to the side. And then as you come back down, you'll return back to the center. So from the side here, belly button's pulled in, my glute on my right side is engaged. I'm pressing up, I'm rotating, and then returning back to the center. The next exercise that we have, you're going to take the bell, you're starting tall kneeling position. We are going to, from this position, belly button pulled in, stay nice and tight. I'm coming from a tall kneeling position to a half kneeling position. I'm coming back down. So slight shift of my weight, drive my foot into that tall kneeling position, come back down. When you switch arms, switch sides. The last exercise that we're going to do, we're going to get into a half kneeling position. Make sure you have a live toe here. You're going to hold your bell, hold the bell at the chest here, and then from here we're going to go from a tall kneeling to a from a half kneeling to a standing position and return back down. So don't get this front foot too far away from your knee. You're going to stay relatively close. We're going to drive up into the standing position here, and then we're going to lower back down, touch the knee to the ground, and then drive back up into the standing position, lower back down. Notice my torso. I want to have a relatively upright torso. That feels pretty good. Challenge yourself, narrow your stance out a little bit. Narrower will actually be a little bit more effective in this position, but it's going to force you to work on your mobility.